All right. Welcome back to RPG Quest, and we are back. Game 517, which is PoPoLoCrois, I guess as they pronounced it, on the PSP. How's it going, everybody? Jose, how's it going? Happy hump day. Detonator. Gothic voters. Gothic is winning. So I get to play some Eurojank. Yeah, how's it going, Arietta? How's it going, Vayner? Welcome. Welcome back to it's a charming little game. I don't know how long the game is. I mean, it feels like we're probably getting near the end of book 1 if we're like heading towards the Ice Devil and stuff like that. Oh, no, sorry, we're in book 3 right now, but I don't know how the books work in terms of the actual games. Because it's supposed to be like, you know, the first 2 games, so I don't know if it's like... Are we actually in the second game right now with book 3? So, I don't know. Like, maybe this is a lot shorter than I expect. Because I mean, if book 3 is the second game, that means the first game didn't really have much of a conclusion. The original game, but who knows? Could be one of those weird, like, cliffhanger endings. I'm trying to remember where book 1 ended. I don't think it would have been like a good ending if that was the first game. Like, so yeah, maybe this is a lot shorter than I think. Guess we'll see. Just roll the dice. What number it landed on? There you go. What if it landed on a 6? Hey, Buckoses, how's it going? Hey, you need to vote for the, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Familia Myth Infinite Combate. Nice and short name. Let's see. What do we have for characters that we haven't met yet in the manual? We haven't met this Gilvia, Princess Aroma, so yeah, I don't think we're in the second game yet, because there's this Leona girl, so there's a bunch of characters we haven't met, so yeah, there's no way book 3 that we're in is like, the second game, so I'm thinking it's gonna be like, we're probably, when we defeat the Ice Demon or something like that, maybe that'll be like the first game done, then the second game will move on, maybe a story in the future. I don't know how far apart they are, but there's a lot of these characters we haven't met yet, so. Such cozy game. This music just wants me to go to sleep. There's a big mech robot thing. All these spoilers. I'm assuming this is all like book 2 or like the second game stuff. Because I haven't seen any of this in the actual up to what we played so far. It's very nap time worthy. There's a lot of scenes here that like I haven't seen at all in the game so far. There's the Ice Devil. So yeah. So we're probably not even in the halfway point. Who knows? So sad. It's a dragon. Yeah, when do we get to have dragon powers? Alright, let's start the timer. Let's get into the game. I think I did a normal load or normal save, not a continue save. Let's see. 2256, yeah, that would have been... Must be this one. Book 3, Ice Demon. Yeah, it's definitely a very... I mean, gameplay-wise is not that difficult. There's definitely some difficulty spikes, but... nothing hard. Right. I guess I was gonna say the battle journal will give me a good idea of where we are in the game, but it wouldn't. It just shows me like places I've been, so if I've encountered everything. Hata Hata. No, we haven't met. I guess we'll be back to Hata Hata because there's like 2 dudes we haven't met. Or just didn't meet them when I was there the first time. Yeah, obviously, we'll be back in Gami Gami Castle since when we were there the first time. There's really only 2 enemies, period. Mountains. Has a lot of missing enemies. Godriff, met all the enemies there. Asala, still a whole bunch. I mean, assuming now that we hit like this winter time stuff, we're gonna be meeting all these extra enemies. Yo, Briskaya. Managed to get to disc 2 and beat Xenogears last time. Story fun, pick it up in disc 1. Yeah. Disc 2 is definitely a disappointment. It's like, let's sit down in a chair and tell you this story. Instead of, you know, having you play it. What, you wanted to play the game? What is this? You thought you were going to play a game. Psh. Yeah, it's unfortunate. That's why we seriously need a Xenogears remaster, but you know that's never gonna happen. Especially since like the developer, whatever, is no longer with the company. Playing game in this economy? I know, right? Alright, I think we visited over in this town. We gotta go to the ice temple over there. Like, I want to like explore the outside area first, just to see if there's any other treasure chests. I guess we can put Guardian on ourselves so we don't get encounters. Just like explore, see if there's any... It's a big open area, which makes it kind of hard. There was one chest I like ran into that was just in the middle of nowhere. I wonder if there's like any chests that are like near the border of the... Yep. Turn off encounters. Doesn't look like I'm doing anything. You know, it would have been nice if they put some sort of texture on the ground, so it looks like you're doing something, instead of just like, huh, I'm just running on nothing. I'm hitting an invisible wall, for all I know. Everybody's just running in place. There's that one chest we ran into. That's probably all there is. That was literally like right at the entrance. Yeah, so there's probably nothing here. Oh. Yeah, no, the game's been pretty easy. There was a couple difficulty spikes, but overall it's definitely fairly simple. That's the thing. It's a nice cozy game. It's got, you know, cute visuals. It's not difficult. Like, it's been a nice little game to play. Yeah, this area is kind of blech. All right. Yeah, it's a very Ghibli-esque look. This is the Temple of Ice. This is like Ni no Kuni before Ni no Kuni. Hey Shiro, how's it going? Treasure. Heroic Bracer. Oh, I can't wear it. You can't even wear it. Apparently it's a gummy devil bracer. Marvelous bracer used to increase bravery and pride. Gameplay mechanics, yeah. And then the one dungeon they did have in the disc 2 is just long and tedious. Yeah, it's definitely a big downgrade from the rest of the game. It's probably gonna be for what's his face? No? Well, I guess night shoes, yeah. Night boots. 7280. It's got a little extra defense. Boots exclusively for knights. Go into the light. It's been Gradia 3. The Vagrant. I was gonna say, is that like the Vagrant story? Ladies with big boobs. You know, it's vanilla wear. Will not allow you to reach the top of the temple. Yeah, Disc 2 is literally like... He's literally sitting in a chair telling you a story, which is just... It's such a slap in the face. That's such a, like, slap in the face after, like, all the previous, like, the entirety of Disc 1, and you're just like, alright, let me tell you what happened now. We went to this cool dungeon and had this gigantic fight. Don't you just wish you could play this? Nope. Lord Yabo is holding a sacred ceremony. No one can disturb it. Gonna tear you to pieces. We're gonna tear you to pieces. He's a Dargon. Downburst. Oh, see a magical attack since she took like no damage.
Wind cutter!
I know, right? Gummy missile. Hey, Bojango. Yeah, it's definitely a big slap in the face after, like, playing the previous part of the game and you just get that and you're like, really? This too is definitely the worst part of Xenogears. That's why we seriously need a remaster, remake, something. Not that we'll ever get that, but... Need some heals. Let's invoke some lightning.
Invoke lightning!
It's like, I was holding my breath there. I was like, invoke lightning. It's one bad thing of splitting everybody apart. I guess there's no real need to split everyone up, because it's not like they have any sort of short-range AoE. Might as well just gather everybody together so I can at least give them some AoE healing. Everybody's got a decent amount of health other than him. I guess his magic resistance is like non-existent. Yeah, so that one is like a slightly not full field AoE. I mean, they could do like some Xenogears Episode 1 and Episode 2. They can pull a Final Fantasy VII Remake thing with it. Damn it. Can I go right here? No. It's so hard doing diagonals on this D-pad slash analog nub. Xenogears Episode 5. It's true. Boss down! That was easy. It's too late. Everything is already in place. My lord is revived. He will use her as his... This is what? Okay, that's probably good to go back to base and get her mana regenerated. Or base. The town, I should say. Devil May Cry 3. No, we don't. We never need a break from RPGs. Yeah, it's good every once in a while. Just need to turn off your brain and just mash things. Oh, this place just crawls. I think it's because of all these animated flags that just tanks the frame rate. The finger just turns off your brain, yeah. It's good every once in a while. Late Technologies and Ruins. One day I'll get back to play the next Layton game. Roguelikes. Started back on your Pathfinder playthrough last night. Finally got to Act 2. How many hours is Act 1? Imagine that's the kind of game where Act 2 is probably like 50 hours in. Hey Jim, how's it going? The lag. Lag's gone. No more animated sprites. This looks fun. It's a maze. Looks like a teleporter maze, actually. That's even worse. Angelic Blade. It's a good chunk of attack, some magic power, a good chunk of magic defense, so that'll be nice. That's probably the best part, just taking less damage from magic. This can only go down here, right? Maybe not. You can go over here too. Treasure. Eternal Symbol. Some of your completionist brain, yeah. Labyrinth of Refrain is on sale on Steam. Do it. Do it. Eternal Symbol. Set be sealed the mother's love to increase properties. It's pretty much an extra 5 across the board. Done. This probably feels like the right way. I'm surprised I'm not getting encounters in this place. Kind of suck if we did, though, considering there's very narrow paths. Every encounter would be like one person that can attack, everybody else just stands back and does nothing. $300 gold. Brandish the Dark Revenant. It's like a remake of the first Brandish or something, isn't it? Digital only. Yeah, I think both Brandish 1 and 2 on the PSP are just digital. I don't know if they were just released like late in the life cycle of the PSP, or just didn't figure they wouldn't sell enough, so they just made it digital only. Speed Seed. Can I even... Nothing here of news. 2015, yeah, that's like super late PSP. 10 years into PSP's life cycle, nothing was getting released physically at that point. Just like second chapter for Trails in the Sky. This kind of feels like the right way since there's a lot of different branches. So let's go this way first. It's very weird not having any encounters here at all. Right, these just go to the same place. Dragon Tier. So Dragon Tier. Party member's life is restored. It's just a full revive, I guess. Yeah, that would make it even worse, right? Every couple steps I would like get an encounter. I was like, shit, what direction was I going again? That's the worst when you have floors with like puzzles or something like that, and you get encounters at the same time. It's like, come on, Summer's Fury. Oop, I need to throw it to me, but sword, your gummy devil. Wait, don't wait. That doesn't make sense. It's better than my dragon sword. This blade harnesses the energy of the sun to create a fiery attack. It's better than my dragon sword for now. Well, I think the dragon sword does level up as you go along, so it'll probably eventually overtake it, but... Yeah, exactly. That, or as long as the game has some sort of way of turning off encounters. But usually, like, when you're in a level-appropriate dungeon, even if you turn off encounters, just getting some of them. I'm surprised we're not getting encounters in these areas. I mean, these areas are fairly open, so... Relatively, anyways. There's just no encounters at all. Make a save, because there's clearly going to be a boss fight here. Elevator, maybe. It's very chilly. Mommy. Mom. Mom. That's Pietro's mother, but what is this? What does this glass orb do? Pietro. Anyways, we should get his mother out of here. Look, a light from the sky. Light is going into her body. I have no idea what this is for. What is it? Ugh, I can't do anything with it. What should we do? I've got an idea. I'll break the glass door with my sword and get her out. That's right, smash it. What are you doing? Don't touch it with your filthy hands. Yabbo-dabbo-doo. What are you doing there? This woman is an important tool. I don't want you to touch it. Oh, alright then. Tool? Did you say tool? I dare you to say it again. Tool, tool, tool. What do you think of that? You will never be forgiven. A tool is a tool and has an important purpose. We need her to assist us with the revival of our Lord. We're going to drain her draconic energy. It will then be used to reunite our Lord's soul and body. Ha ha ha. The Ice Demon will walk the earth again. Blah blah blah. How many times do I have to tell you? There's only one true demon. And it's me, the great Gummy Devil. So all you have to say, alright then, tell me something. How can one so short be so evil? Power up. Yaboom. Nova. It's like, only the Gummy Devil got hit by that? The one dude who's got the weakest magic resistance.
Retribution!
That's convenient. This pillar's just in the wrong position to be able to hit him. It's so annoying. Come on. I'm like literally like one square away. That sucked. Can I attack him if I go like right here? Nope. Oh, damn it. Seriously? Seriously, game? Just give me the same thing, probably. Position himself in the absolute worst possible spot. Like, I can't even get to a position where I can actually hit this guy, because it's positioned himself where all these attacks are. Okay, well, I can hit him here, luckily. It's so annoying. Spicy. Although she's taking no damage at all.
Heal rain!
Alright. At least from here I can hit him with Invoke Lightning, so let's charge up. This will use Ballistic. 718. Magma again.
Heal rain!
I know, right? Let's just melt everything. He's helping us out. He's secretly a friendly guy. Doesn't have a huge move library. Use that Nova attack once and just keep hitting us with magma. Which doesn't really do that much damage, especially if you have high magic resistance.
Invoke lightning!
That was easy. These boss fights are jokes. Alright, it's the 4 general dudes dead. I didn't expect you to be so strong, but I don't care anymore. Doesn't matter what happens to me now. The world will be covered in death and darkness. The sacred ceremony is complete. I've acquired the perfect host. I'll use Sanya's body as the host for our lord. I know that Sanya's body is also filled with powerful energy. The ice demon will rise again. Just vaporizes. Mommy. Is her rising to the air a good thing? I'm sure it's fine. Mom, you're going the wrong way. Come down to me, Mom. This is the ice demon. Hey, or mother, hey, what did you do with my mother? Pietro, this is too dangerous. White Knight. I'll have your soul. Nom. Whoa, mother. Nope, he's dead. I won't let you. Ah. Pietro. Pietro. Heard you. It helped me free myself from his body. You can't use my power anymore. Mother? Here, get up now. Be brave. Bye, Mom. She noped it out of there pretty quick. At least we got a free, heal between battles. This is kind of pointless considering all the attacks we take are magical attacks. Oh, thanks, bye. Final boss, let's go. It'd be kind of funny if we just finish this game now. There's so many characters, though. I mean, this must be the end of the first game, quote-unquote. Then we'll go into the second game. Considering there's a lot of characters we haven't even seen yet. Stabbed it.
Heal rain!
Hey, Mulligan Man. How's it going? Let's gather them together so we can, like, heal them all. It's going great. Final boss. It's a quick game. Dirk Curse.
Animal flesh!
Come on.
Invoke lightning!
Get that long delay between invoke and lightning. Invoke. Lightning. Let's move over here so we can, like, use our AoE heals with everybody. Your Gummy Gummy Devil might die here, as his magic resistance sucks. Just barely survives. Oh, I thought it was her that was having a turn.
Invoke lightning!
Lee.
Heal rain!
Heal. Rain. Of all their skeletons look different.
Animal flesh!
It's basically every boss battle is like have her heal, have everybody else just do their charge up attack, and then nuke, rinse and repeat.
Heal rain!
If you're starting to see your own skeleton, the X-ray might be a little too strong.
Invoke lightning!
chemical.
Well, that was easy. Final boss completed. Alright, next game. Dummy slingshot skill has been learned. Yeah, these bosses are kind of jokes. Mom! Come back to me, Mom! Look! Mommy! Eh? What is that? Oh no, the boss was load-bearing. I have a bad feeling about this. I know, right?
Not again! No! No, why are we always falling?
Mommy, save us!
It's so warm.
Just pissing his pants, isn't he?
Pietro.
Alright, first game complete. I'm assuming. Mommy!
What? Hey, what's going on?
Mom!
Pietro.
Mom! Pietro!
Grace Devil just like smashes her into paste. I'm back. Alright, next game, I guess. Is that just... That's it? First game done? Book 4, Ice Demon something. Brr. Ice Demon Brr. Pretty much. Yeah, it was literally a 10-year-old kid and found his mom was in a coma, so I was like, alright, let me go rescue my mom's soul from the underworld. That's pretty much the plot of the first game, I guess. Yeah, her soul, I guess she fought the ice demon like 10 years back, and in the process of like when she ended up sealing him,
Of the ice demon was
her soul kind of went with them.
vanquished by Pietro. Peace once again came back to PoPoLoCrois. When Queen Sonia returned to PoPoLoCrois, she was very tired. The queen fell into a deep, deep sleep. Not a bewitched sleep, but
Just
a
the regular
sleep no
kind.
longer haunted by evil dreams.
20 years later.
She will need this rest to heal her body and mind.
Hey, Pietro. I'm assuming that was the end of game 1 there. How long are you going to sleep? Get up, Pietro. I have something to tell you. Well, never mind. I don't want to tell you this way. You're adopted. Come to my room when you're ready. I will tell you then. Yeah, definitely 100% that was the end of book 1 there, or of game 1. Now we're probably back to, it's like, oh, the ice demon is back. And he's coming back for vengeance. With book 2. Or book 4, I guess. It definitely feels like this should be a lot more full, though. I haven't really found that many, like, key items to put in my quote-unquote souvenir shop, as they call it. So peaceful. The distant stars and the soft wind, everything is just perfect. There may be someone who will want this piece to end. I'm enjoying this peaceful time, so we'll fight with courage and honor if the day for fighting comes. But Your Highness, your studies are also very important. According to the soldiers' reports, there have been only a few encounters with monsters in recent days. So how long between the first game and this one? Because of that, we're enjoying peaceful days. Well, that's great. Is this like a year later, or is this like literally like a couple days later? He's still writing a love letter. Congratulations, Your Highness. Queen Sonia opened her eyes. Oh, Your Highness. Oh no, I'm not writing a letter of congratulations. Yeah, pretty much, right? Kingdom is at peace. The next day, crap, the kingdom's not at peace anymore. So where am I supposed to meet my dad? What's this? Nothing is ready here. Hang a flag here, and on the wall over there. We're not going to make it on time. What is everyone doing? Today's an important day. Did you forget? Or Your Highness? Oh, nothing. Ha ha ha. Maybe this is like a year later. Because then the first game basically started at her 10th birthday. And he sounds like he's preparing for a special occasion, aka like her 11th birthday. Ah. Oh, Your Highness, I have now mastered my healing magic completely. Your Highness, you are tired, aren't you? We'll heal you. Stand still. No, God, no, please, no. See if she actually mastered it. Okay, here we go. Yata! Brilliance and gorgeous and elegant example of super healing. Oh my god, it didn't explode. Nice, well done. I'm so happy. What was it, Your Highness? My magic worked, right? Please come back whenever you need some healing. I'm gonna explode in 10 seconds, aren't I? I think everyone in the castle has been noisy since this morning. I wonder why. Hair's only down to his butt. He just trimmed it. I mean, he looks the same as he did at the beginning of the game. Oh, Prince Pietro, I have just obtained this crystal orb from Brionia. This crystal orb is a memory that contains all the major events from Brionia's history. From now on, the events of a new history will be recorded in this crystal orb. A new history. I want to see the new history that you will make. I decided to stay in this country for a while longer. I'm thinking about using Brionia's knowledge for the benefit of everyone in this world. That'll be the purpose of my life. Magic we might use have a connection to Brionia's history. I was thinking of starting a new research project with Sabo. Doesn't look like they refilled any of the chests, so the chests are still like opened and used. By the way, it was before fighting the Ice Demon. Narcia and Gilda stayed in this room. Brings back memories. I wonder how they are doing now. I know that I have often said that this castle has seen better days, but today is a special occasion, so let's have a celebration. A celebration to remember. History, English, and Calculus. Your Highness, how's your studying going? Well, it's very good. No, I won't tell you to study today. Oh yeah, I wonder what happened to Gon and Don. A while ago, they said we need some things for our journey. We're looking for weapons in here. The world's at peace now, so I wonder where they're going. Highness, you're staying inside all the time. Why don't you go outside to refresh yourself sometimes? I think there are people who want to see you. Your Highness, I hear that you're staying inside all the time. It's literally what the dude upstairs said. What should I do? Whatever should I do? I'm so busy planning for tonight's party. I have to prepare for cooking, decorate the main room, and oh, the stress is too much. It's just too much work. Mom, are you awake yet? Guess she's not staying in this room anymore. Would have been kind of weird just sticking her in the tower. She's gone. Oh no, she's been kidnapped again. Oh, please don't. I'll take care of it. Well, I thought it was going to help with the laundry. Well, what a maid does is a lot of work. Oh, my aching back. Yep, time to leave on a quest to go find her. Yeah, where the hell's my dad supposed to be hanging out? I thought he was going to be in the throne room, but... Good rumor, the Master Dragon returned, defeated the Ice Demon. I also heard that you defeated the Ice Demon, did you? I was just wondering. Are you the Master Dragon? No, never mind, it can't be. That's impossible. Impossible. They're letting us leave town, which is... White Knight's saying in Pasella. Pasella is known as a port town. I wonder if he plans on going somewhere from there. The town of PoPoLoCrois. A lot more kids now. Well, school is cool. There are many books here. Too cool for school. He's teaching a new student. Hee, I'm like his sister now. Good. Yes, you're fine. If you're confident the children in the class will listen. From today on, he and I will teach the children. Remodel the classroom so we have room for more children. Today we'll be studying geography. There's a large continent across the ocean. To get there, our voyage will take many months and perhaps many years. Can I read during class? I just started school today. I'm worried that I won't make friends. Will you be my friend? No. That girl, she's in my class. She's talking to a new student. I'm jealous. It's letting us leave town, which is... It's gotta be somewhere in the castle. Our dad's hanging out. I just missed the... It could be like the last one where... The last thing where it looked like we would have had to escape the castle, but we just like walked out. It felt like our dad didn't want us to go, but he's just like, alright, we'll just walk out and continue the story. It's a good question. I don't even know where the hell he hangs out. Where his bedroom is. I'm assuming it was the, nobody even mentions the king. Well, I can become an apprentice of the chef. Minister Warren found out I was in the kitchen all the time. He said, if you really like the kitchen so much, why don't you be a cook? I don't know what's going on, but I guess there'll be a celebration party tonight. Just wait and see. I'll whip up something really good, and that'll make you happy. Hehehe, I'm in charge of cooking. I have no complaints. Treasure I forgot to open. It's a cat. I've been wondering what the Gummy Devil is doing now. Heard a rumor that he has been living in Mini Gummy Castle. Wonder if he's doing well. Your Highness, can you tell us about him? Minister Morn told me tonight will be a busy night. I wonder what he could have meant. Your Highness, can you tell us? No, let's just leave the castle, I guess, 'cause I think I've been everywhere in the castle at this point, and he's not hanging around anywhere, so... Let's go! Oh, another one of those things where, like, it feels like there should be some sort of scene, but because they shrunk down the games, there isn't any. You just walk out. Guess we can go see Gilda's treehouse and see if there's anything new over there. Nope. Wait, what? Everybody, we're starting class now. Come to the classroom. We're coming. We didn't get a scene when we came here first. Hurry, the teacher will get mad. Rats, I want to keep playing. If I get in trouble again, my mom will spank me. Hey, John. Don't we all? Don't we all? Yeah, I checked all the rooms. I didn't see his room anywhere. Is there another exit here? No, I guess we got to go around. Well, let's see if it even lets us, like, go anywhere else. Like, it's letting us leave town, which, I mean, I'm assuming it wouldn't have let us leave town if we were supposed to do something in the town. It's still advertising in Gammy Gummy City. I wonder if they have new items or anything in the shops. Book 1 was game 1. Yeah, I mean, book 1, 2, and 3 were basically book 1. Were like game 1. Doesn't tell me anything. This is clearly, I don't know if this is like, people were mentioning there's like book 2 was like additional content or whatever. I don't know if they meant like the in between the two games kind of story or actually book 2. Let's see if there's anything here. Oh my, it should have been a while. I heard that you were always staying inside the castle. Yes, I know. You're worried about your mother, but Narcia worries about you. You always find her at the Fountain of Gallop. Please see her when you can. To the fountain! Wait a minute. Okay, go and see Narcia. I'm not sure why, and I know it's a bit strange, but Narcia needs to see you right now for her to be happy. This is the Fountain of Gallop. Let's go see her right away. Yeah. Where the hell has he gone now? Has he gone to find his mother's soul again? It's like, I thought I told my guards not to let them leave. What the hell are they doing? Pietro, how are you feeling? I've even been staying inside and I was worried about you, but I'm glad to see that you look fine. Thank you for coming to see me. You've made me happy. Come and show me your smile again. As soon as I leave, he's like, nope. Narcia. Well, I wanted to tell you something. Well... What? Can you make Kai come out, please? I want to be with Kai. Well, nice weather, isn't it? Yeah, nice weather today. Well, I should go back now. Okay. Ah, you're annoying me. Just kiss already. Long time no see, Prince. Oh, I hadn't come out to greet you. I saw you, but I was annoyed with you. Don't you think it's about time we reveal our true feelings for each other? Well, I'll leave you alone for now. Hope your future is filled with happiness. She's shipping them together. The wingman fairy. Well, yeah. I love his hair is blushing. Pietro, I wanted to ask you. Are you training in magic? Yes. Well, that's not what I really wanted to say. Well, it's so peaceful in the forest today. Yes. I should go back now. Okay. Fairy's gonna come out and bitch slap him. Pietro. Come back anytime. I'm the forest witch, Narcia. I live here in the forest. The king's never gonna have some grandchildren. So I'm assuming we just have to go see, like, we'll probably just go see these other characters, and then just go back to the castle, I'm guessing is what we need to do. So probably have to go to Gummy Gummy City. I mean, it does point at us having to go to the castle. Maybe we just have to go see her. But it did mention that the knight was in Pesella, and Gummy Gummy Devil was in Mini something or other. Mini Castle, I guess. There's a new Gummy Gummy Castle, I guess. We never went down to that, like, southern place with... So we never went there. More if the game would have let us go there. I just assumed it was like, oh, it's probably a harder area, so I never actually went to that direction. Got like a pyramid and stuff. Maybe there's just some optional content that I completely missed out on. I can try going now, since there's, like, quote-unquote no enemies. Nope, it's not gonna let us go back. Yeah, maybe we need to go see Narcia to trigger the scene. No, we're dead now. The devil's back. Phew, I'm still dizzy. It's been a while since I've teleported. My head is still spinning. Huh? Master Raduk, what are you doing here? Oh, Pietro, I wanted to see you. I was worried about the ice demon. I wanted to come a long time ago, but I had something else I had to do. What's happening with the ice demon? I'm ready to help out. Well, Huh? You've already defeated the ice demon? Oh well, I'm fine with that. It's good for everyone. Phew, what an exhausting trip. Isn't that PoPoLoCrois castle? I'll be able to rest there. So, is this the way to the castle? Oh, alright then. See you later. Alright then. Alright, where's the knight hanging out? White Knight, where are you? It did say he was in Pasala, so assuming he's actually here. If not, then we probably need to go back to the castle to, like, advance the story before he shows up here. He's with King Paulo in his room. Let's see if they have anything. They do sell stuff here. Well, it's just regular stuff, though. Wonder if they sell any new weapons. Doesn't look like it. It's not at the bar. Oh, there he is. Pietro, I've decided to borrow the ship and continue my journey. I haven't told you this before we met. I was searching for the legendary sword. I've decided to continue looking for this weapon. So this is farewell. To be honest, I was waiting for you because I wanted you to send me off. Pietro, please don't be so sad. This is the beginning of a very long journey, and I wanted you to send me off with your smile. It's like, yeah, we want some new characters for the second game, so let's send off Mr. Generic White Knight. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That beautiful smile. Well, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Pietro, take care and become a great hero, one who loves justice and hates evil. Oh no, my eyes are... men shouldn't show tears. Mashtov, I need to board the yacht. I promise to return it when I come back. Yeah, I know, right? He's just right on the edge. Yes, I know you will. I'm very happy to lend it to you. Remember, you don't need a manual to operate the yacht. Your hide guides it. You remember that you won't have to worry about getting lost. Just be careful. He's totally gonna get lost. Never see him again. Bye, White Knight. Students admire you and are thankful. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Well, Pietro, let's go now. Goodbye. White Knight, thank you. Come back. I'll never forget you, White Knight. You never even got your name. Character Black Knight. He's gone. Hey now, don't look so sad. We should be celebrating. Please don't be sad. Everyone has their own destiny. Others mustn't get in their way. That's the way it should be, but it makes me a little sad too. Alright, because we gotta go see, what's his face? To the mountains! Yeah, I love how we never got his name or anything. It was just a generic Mr. White Knight. That's it. He shall forever be known as the Knight. Mr. White. It's probably like 3 days later, and her birthday celebration is just not going to happen. Yeah, it's like, what the hell's taking that kid so long? It's gonna be so pissed. I didn't know this tunnel was this long. I heard this tunnel was a scary place. Yeah, it totally does. Just want to see if we can like get to this place, if it lets us. Oh, there's no enemies. Curious if it's over here. This place that we completely like didn't go to. In before there's an enemy and just like one-shots me. Yeah, did we totally like bypass the casino? Totally did, didn't we? What in the world is that? Talk about a face only a mother could love. Nope. There's nothing here. Maybe this is gonna... Oops. Large statue of Gami Gami Devil. That's not a statue, it's literally just a placard. When carefully inspected, you discover it's made from inexpensive plywood. Alright, so we didn't miss much here. Not even a treasure chest. I'm sure there will be. I don't see anything right now, though. Maybe if I had gone there, like, during the first part of the game. Yeah. It seems like that for a lot of stuff. They didn't mention he went to his mini castle, so, you know, that would have been probably that, so I don't know. Maybe he's just back in his Gummy Gummy City. Yeah, it definitely seems like, at least in the first part of the game, they definitely abbreviated a lot of stuff. Just like that one time where it was like, oh yeah, you know, the heart of the, of Brionia is down in the dungeon, and then the heart just like walks into the room. You just gonna fight the heart. It's like, all right, well, that was easy. It's just so stupid. Definitely, you can definitely tell that they cut some corners there. The heart was just taking like its afternoon stroll. We just happened to be there when it happened. Let's go this through propeller. Got it. And we met him. I forget where we ran into him, but yeah. Yeah, it's definitely weird. Some of the stuff that's just cut out. I mean, obviously, if they're putting 2 games in one, they didn't want to make it too long, but it also feels like it's really abbreviated. I mean, considering we beat the quote-unquote first game, I'm assuming at this point we're either, like, this is the between the 2 games or something, but... You know, it was like 10 hours for, like, one game. You could have made it, like, 20 hours, and then you'd have, like, 40 hours worth of gameplay for 2 games, you know what I mean? So... It feels a little extra short. Yeah. A part of it, too, is they probably rushed this in order to, you know, be early on the PSP. It wasn't quite the first JRPG on the system, but it was close. Considering, Tear of Vermilion was, like, out, like, a week before or whatever. It's too many sprites. The game's just tanking so hard here. Oh, it's so slow. There's the Gimme Gimme Devil hanging out. This place has definitely seen better days, though. This place definitely wasn't this trash when we first came here. Thought that was him for a second. I was like, he's hiding in a barrel. Nope, not here. This is in chapter 2. Well, it definitely felt weird. Like it sounded like we would have to escape the castle or something like that. Like he would have kept us from like leaving, and then we just walked out of the front door. It's like, all right. Even this whole thing with the vines on the front of, like at our next to our room that we can climb down, but we couldn't climb down. We just like went out of the front door. Just everything just feels so not necessarily rushed, because obviously it was just abbreviated. It definitely felt I feel like they cut out a lot of content. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the gummy devil's here. He said he was in his mini castle. I don't know where the hell that's supposed to be. If anything, that other place would have made more sense, but he definitely wasn't there. Yeah. I didn't see him there, so... Oops. Well, let's just go back to our castle. Maybe we had to trigger the scenes with the other guys in order to advance. Maybe even just the scene with, what's his face there? Rami, or whatever, the old dude. Let's go. Yeah, I can see why this game could have gotten some bad reviews, though. There's just so many like areas that just are pointless because obviously the content was cut out when they truncated the games. See a lot of just pointless things. Still a very charming game, but yeah. That path is especially bad there because it doesn't even look like there's a path. You just have to know that you have to walk to that little nook. I thought we were getting a scene there. Oh, so now he's sitting on the king's throne. Yeah, this is the chair of PoPoLoCrois. It's not so bad. It's almost like a floor cushion. Oh, by the way, I'm thinking about going to tonight's party. Can't go home with celebration is going to have good food and better drinks. Never imagined Master Bredrick would visit the castle. I'm sure tonight's celebration will be a great deal of fun. I'm so excited. Oh, there's her dad. It's literally like the room over. At least we explored the other stuff. Where's her mom, though? Pietro, just wait. Pietro, are you ready? It'll be a great moment. Don't waste it by being overcome at the moment. Are you ready now? Sure. I see. Then I'll ask you again, just to make sure. Are you ready now? Sure. I see, but I have to make sure, so I'll ask you one more time. Are you ready now? Yes. We'll go into the back room. Happy birthday! Mom. Mom, are you awake? Her eye is twitching. I'm not sure if that's probably the capture, but she's blinking. Pietro. Mom, are you okay? Are you awake? You're awake now, right? No, she's just sleepwalking. Pietro, I wanted to see you. Mom! Pietro. Your Majesty, Queen Sonia. Oh, oops, I almost forgot. Oh, sorry, Pietro. I wanted to see your face when Sonia entered the room. I couldn't help it. Aren't you happy, Pietro? Your mother is back. Yes, of course. We'll have a celebration tonight. I shall tell everyone. think everybody already knows. They're all preparing for the celebration. Mommy! The end.
Pietro's adventure finally came to an end when Sonia came back to the kingdom.
Guess we don't have those other characters.
What happened during his journey made Pietro a stronger person. He experienced many of life's hard lessons and grew from them. He established his own set of morals and beliefs. He explored exciting places and met interesting people. The many fears he discovered were quickly conquered.
And he's 10 years old.
What Pietro doesn't know is that he'll continue to have adventures with Narcia and the White Knight. But that is another story.
Just not Gummy Gummy Devil. Screw that guy. And here's the other story. Alright, that was a quick book. Book 5. Oh, we're back to book 1. Man, we reversed. I guess there's like 4 books. Now we're like game 2, book 1. Dark King Pietro. Oh no, we're the evil one now. Pietro's trial. I think I preferred the save title. Dark King
In
Pietro.
ancient times, there was neither light nor darkness. There was nothing but chaos. Then the Son of Light, Duon,
Makes
was
sense.
born.
Duon.
Duon brought light to the world, created heaven and earth, and created gods. But at the same time, the Son of Darkness was also born out of the shadow of chaos.
Chaos.
The Son of Darkness was rightly named Chaos.
It's always chaos.
Came to life to bring darkness to the world. The gods fought against the dark forces of chaos in order to save the world from blind hatred and fear.
Guess we gotta find 4 crystal warriors now.
After many long wars and over many long years, chaos was defeated by the gods and imprisoned deep in the earth's core. The world became filled with fairies who had the spirit of the gods within them. Among these fairies was born the one fairy
Yeah, makes
who
sense.
ruled all of life, granting it or taking it away. Many new lives were created. Dragons, who were entrusted with powers of strength, cunning, and speed. And humans,
Who had none of those.
it was to make sure that chaos remained imprisoned deep inside the earth. But as time passed, the humans grew lazy and forgot their calling. They began to build a civilization around their own desires and wants,
Filthy
neglecting
humans.
their duties as peacekeepers and making decisions based on greed and pride. The gods were upset and sadly ceased all communication with humans, closing off the gates of heaven to all mankind.
Well, I guess we're all going to hell. That's how the gods, fairies, dragons, and humans were born. The class definitely changed. Among the gods lived Myra, also known as Venus. Dope. Time's up. Let's call it a day. Yeah. Don't worry, the story won't change. Hang in there. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Prince Pietro. Looks pissed. Today I won't let you go. Huh? He's not here. Where did he go? Ah, Prince Pietro. I was thinking Demon Gazer. Oh no, I want to go. Prince Pietro. The weird localization. Oh no, I want to go. I want to go where? He hasn't changed much. This is not long after. Pietro. Prince Pietro. Your Highness, Prince Pietro. What's the matter? Huff and puff. Nothing's the matter. Your Highness, I've been looking for you all over the place. Where have you been doing? Where have you been doing? No, what you have been doing is where have you been doing? I've been doing all of this place. I don't think they finished localizing the second chapter. Oh, Your Highness, King Paulo wants to see you right away. Return to the castle at once. In the bedroom. Yes, sir. Your Highness, immediately. Alright, I'm going. We're doing here and there, yep. And everywhere in between. Broke both legs, good job. Still have all the maps from the first part of the game. Wonder if the chests have been replenished now, or if they're still, like, opened. That was super unsafe. Luckily, he's an RPG protagonist. They can fall from any height and not take damage. It's pretty much the law. Yes, Your Highness. Only have cats here. Chests are still open, so no point in re-exploring. Huh? What is it, Dad? Don't call me Dad. You're 12 years old and an adult, huh? This is like 2 years down the road. Refer to me as Father from now on. Doesn't look any different for a 12-year-old. Dad? Oh, sorry. Father. And you're going to be a big brother soon. Oh my. I'm excited, Father. Huh. Pietro. Uh-huh. Now, Pietro. 2 years have passed since you defeated the Ice Demon. At 12, you've been brought up to be a royal heir. In accordance to the ordinances of the Kingdom PoPoLoCrois, a trial will be held. Trial? Huh? All PoPoLoCrois will see a display of your knowledge and courage upon completing your trial. Dude, we, like, defeated the Ice Devil. I think that's enough of our courage and knowledge. This trial will prove your right to a succession. But ask this and you'll demonstrate that you're the rightful prince. Dad. I mean, Father. What is it, Pietro? I spent all night wrestling with what I need to say to you. Please listen to me. It's too soon to hold a trial for me. You mustn't worry, Pietro. I too was nervous on my own trial. Yeah, did you defeat the Ice Devil when you were 10 years old, Mr. Paolo? You'll be just fine. Mom. Do your best, Pietro. Okay. Here's your trial. Go to the Cave of Kings and bring back the Wisdom Crown. Yes, I will. I'll send Dawn and Gon with you to verify your completion. Hehe. Your Highness, it'll be our pleasure to do this for you. No problem at all. Let's get this done over with. Okay. Gilda, a forest witch of Flonel Forest, will guide you to the cave entrance. You must do this. Prove to us that you are the true Prince of PoPoLoCrois. They're actually like party members. Guess we kept the stuff from like the other characters. Have a steel sword. Enemies. These are the same enemies, or different enemies now. Same enemies. I think they would have made the enemies like a little bit harder in second book. Aura of Light. PoPoLo Slash. Battle Cry. Skillful weaponry is used damaging enemies in a surrounding area. Neither of those sound like attacks. Both of those sound like buffs. Do we have any sort of combo attacks? Hey, Coma-Con! Thanks for the raid! Welcome, raiders! How's it going? Welcome! The fisherman sent me to raise heck. Welcome to a very cutesy RPG on the PSP. PoPoLoCrois, as they call it. We've beaten the first half of the game. It's basically a combination of like the of two games that were released in PS1 in Japan only. And we've beaten the first game. Now we're like on to the second game. It's a very, very cutesy game. Definitely on the easy side so far. I don't know if the chapter or whatever you want to call it is going to be harder, but the first part was definitely easy. Yeah, I mean, I had a PSP, but I didn't play that many RPGs on it. I didn't play a lot of games on it. There's a significant amount of them on the PSP. Like, not quite as many as the PS2, but for a handheld, it's a surprisingly large library. And this was like a really early... I think this just missed out on being the first JRPG on the system. I think it was just beat out by Legend of Heroes Tear of Vermilion. But if I'd choose between that or this one here, at the time, this one definitely would have been a cozier game. Yeah, well, it seems like a lot of content was cut too. Like a lot of things that you would expect. Like it feels like, you know, at the beginning of the game, it feels like you're not supposed to be able to leave your house or your the castle, but it's like, oh, you just walk out of the front door, and you get to. Another example would be like is like, oh, we need to go down to the dungeon to defeat this heart in order to continue on, and then like literally like a second later, the heart walks through the door and like, hey guys, it's like what? You know, just like nonsense like that. It feels like they just trimmed out like way too much, and considering basically the first game was like 10 hours long, it feels like they cut back too much. Yeah, the art looks great. I mean, it's got very nice art style. There's animated FMVs, which are very like Ghibli-esque in terms of looks and stuff. I guess we're not going that way. PSP is more of a dating sim nowadays. Yeah, there's plenty of RPGs on the system. A lot of tactical RPGs. Yep, gotta love the pecker. Of course, it's weird that the enemies are not like right now we're in like basically the second half of the second game. It seems like they didn't change the enemy difficulty whatsoever. So we're fighting enemies that we were fighting like at the beginning of the first game. There's like zero difficulty. Too far. Alright, you wait there. PoPoLoCrois. Yeah, well, I think it was more of a Sony of America decision than anything. I bet even if the publisher of this game wanted to bring it to the States at the time, Sony of America probably would have been nope. Because it's, you know, 2D. 2D was icky. It was like, no, we're going with this new 3D stuff. We don't want filthy 2D games on our PlayStation, right? So I think that was definitely the biggest issue. But even then, like, this game, I'm assuming would have predated stuff like Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is where, like, every company is like, all right, we need to bring out an RPG now because everybody wants RPGs now. This must have been like a really early PlayStation 1 game in Japan. Or early series, I guess. Hey, it's here. How's it going? Yeah, we need 3Ds. Well, it was 3D, yeah. You know, that's the thing, right? If they had some 3D stuff, this one has like nothing 3D. This is basically like an SNES game, pretty much. Like, this could easily have been on the SNES. And Sony didn't want that. At least not in North America. They didn't want to... They really wanted to go to push the whole 3D technology. PoPoLo 2 came out before the PS2. It's surprisingly late, though, but... Yeah, PoPoLoCrois 1 came out before the Final Fantasy 7. There was definitely not as much interest for RPGs at that point, and this being kind of obviously a very niche series in Japan, it just didn't really make sense for them to localize it. And again, the audience I don't think the audience would have been there, to be fair. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is definitely like... This is PoPoLoCrois 1 with a new story. It's easy to get lost in the forest. It all looks the same. Yeah, sometimes we hear monsters roaring. Huh? Gummy devil. Eek, no. That's the great guard. Wow. Thanks, guys. Just kidding. You thought we'd run away, didn't you? We become braver like Pietro. Or were these guys scaredy cats in the first game? They never existed in the first game. So, I'm assuming in the original first game, these guys had more of a story, you know, existence, which didn't happen at all in our version of the first game. Battle cry. I think I hit her pretty damn hard, considering. Invoke.
Invoke lightning.
There's a delay for the invoke part 2.
PoPoLo slash!
The first party members, and I guess they like run away. They're a coward. Yeah. Oh wow, that actually hit pretty hard there.
Invoke lightning.
All right, Kumakan, thanks again for the raid. You have a fantastic night.
Let's do this.
Persona 2-ish. Slapped.
Healing water.
Oh yeah. And of course in this one they cut out all that content in the first game, so all this stuff is like lost on us. It's kind of weird.
Let's do this.
This guy's tanky as hell anyways. Yeah, that does so much damage. I mean, there's still a chance of them releasing that. Hey, Mr. J, how's it going? You never know, you might get something like that on Switch at some point.
Hey, here.
Battle cry! No damage. Would have been better off to use a healing item there. this guy is actually harder than the final boss of the first game.
Dragon Bang!
Many demon defeated. Well, you sure took care of him, huh? Greetings, Gilda. Prince Pietro, last time I saw you were just a baby. Narcia, come out here and meet Prince Pietro. Gilda. Wait, we haven't, like, seen her in 2 years? Hello, Prince Pietro. Hello, Narcia. Is Kia around? What are you two doing? She's like, oh. What's wrong with this weather? It's been getting so cold. Come on inside. Hey, true burglar. Still love how Narcia's sprite just looks like she has a really long nose. I want to see here. I want to see if this looks like that on the PSP screen itself. Yeah, even on the PSP screen, it looks like she has like a. I wasn't sure if that was the capture, but yeah, that's just a weird thing with her sprite. When she turns to the side, it just looks like she has a large honking nose. Hilda, I'm here for my trial. Yes, King Paulo told me all about it. Do you know what happened in the forest? Yes, it was me. I wanted to see if you could handle a test of courage. Yeah, like I had to double check, like in the manual. And in manual, she has a small nose like she does in this profile, but when she turns to like this 45-degree angle, she just has this big schnoz. It's like, what the hell? Like right there, it just gets this gigantic nose all of a sudden. That wasn't very nice. I know, but it was necessary. Could be like a scaling thing. I think even if you like zoom in, because there's like a, well, I can't use it now, but when you zoom in with the R2, it doesn't like increase the resolution or anything. It just blows everything up. Yeah, I think that's exactly it. Wait for the sync to get back. I know, but it was necessary. Watch carefully, and I'll show you the passage through the forest. This passage will guide you to the Cave of Kings. Yeah, it's probably just like integer scaling thing. It was scaled up or down from the PlayStation 1 version, and since the resolution of the PSP isn't like integer scale, it just does this weird like. I can see that when it's like moving too. There's definitely some banding going on because it's not like properly upscaled or downscaled or whatever. You must enter the caves alone and retrieve the wisdom crown. Okay. Can I go too? Huh? Narcia, where do you wish to go? The prince must enter the cave and the kings alone. You aren't allowed to help him. I thought he could use me in case he gets lost in the way. Line error where the line to the right went a little too high. Yeah, could be. Yeah, it's definitely some weird stuff either way you look at it. But I'm wondering on the PS1, does it look like she's got that big chonking nose? I'm assuming not. Don't look at me like that. Okay, fine, go. Really? Thank you, Gilda. You've always been insistent with me when it comes to matters pertaining to Prince Pietro. Gilda. This is wonderful, Your Highness. Your people should be able to manage getting into the cave with no problems. Wait a second. You need to stay here and help me with my work. What? You heard what I said. If Narcia goes with him, who's going to help me around the house? Gilda the wingman. No excuses. But Very well, Your Highness. Good luck. Who's supposed to be saying this? Pietro? I'm assuming it's Gon or Don that's supposed to be saying this, not Pietro. Because why would Pietro be calling anybody Your Highness? Yeah, 100%. Here it is. I mean, again, it's an early PSP game too, so maybe they didn't quite, like... It's probably not, well, I was going to say, it's not as obvious on the PSP screen, but I mean, I just looked at the PSP screen directly there, and she definitely had a honking nose. So it's definitely visible on the PSP screen too. Oh wow, I couldn't tell. Prince Pietro, this way. I think it's just a resolution thing. Like the PSP, what's the PSP's resolution compared to the PS1's resolution? It's probably higher, I'm assuming, higher resolution than the PS1 screen is, so it's probably like zoomed up a bit. Or maybe I don't know, like, obviously this one's widescreen versus the PS1 wouldn't have been widescreen, but... Good luck, guys, yeah. It's the Cave of Kings. Let's see, PSP resolution. PSP is 272p, like 272 vertical lines, and the PS1 would have been 240p, right? So PSP is higher vertical resolution than the PS1. So they might have just like upscaled everything, but you know, since it's not obviously an integer scaling thing, it's just that they just kind of, you know, do this like the shitty upscaling thing, which doesn't, some of the pixels just get weirdly warped, like her nose. So I'm thinking that's what's happening here. Is just instead of just like having all the sprites native resolution and just zooming out a little bit in order to compensate for that those extra pixels, they just took the same, like the 240p, and like stretched it to 270p, and of course widescreen on the sides. So I'm thinking that's what's happening. It's the Cave of Kings. Thank you, Narcia. I must proceed alone. Okay, I'll be waiting right here for you. It's cold and you shouldn't be here alone. No, I'll be fine. Okay, I'll try to hurry. Pietro, be careful. I will. Because you can tell too when it's like it's doing any sort of panning. It's like right here. See, her nose is fine here. You can tell, like, see, you can tell her nose is just that little, like above her mouth, is just that little nub, and I guess just the way it, like, the side of her face kind of goes. Sometimes it just kind of blends in together and just makes it look like she's got like a big chunking nose. So it's just the weird shading on the side of her face and that pixel. They just kind of blur together with yeah, like right here. See, like right there, like it blurs together and it gives you that weird nose thing. But here it's fine. So it's just definitely an upscaling thing. And even when you zoom in, it doesn't. I mean, it gets more defined if anything. So yeah, definitely upscaling artifacts. Living Dead. Not for long he's gonna be.
Hey! Here?
So yeah. So very likely it's just them not having a kind of a good grasp on upscaling stuff for the PSP. I'm sure this is probably their first time doing any sort of like upscaling of anything.
Here?
Or porting of something and they just didn't do a good job of it.
Hey! Here?
Rourke actually kind of hit pretty hard considering, you know, we're by ourselves and he did like 50 something damage. 5 gold. Oh man. He looks like a robot.
Here.
Oh, those are stairs. Like, where do I go? Ow. Stop hitting so hard.
Dragon Bang. Hey. Here.
Orcish staff. Silvered blade. 169. This feels like the right way.
Hey.
Rip that guy. The other one was double attacking, so I wonder if the damage from the double attacking is less than the single attack of this one. So we'll find out with this guy. Ah, why does it hurt so much? Okay, no. Double attacking was definitely way better. So that damage output was not considering the double attack thing of that other blade.
Hey. Here. Hey. Here.
Trinity Universe. I'm pretty sure I platinumed that one back in the day. Remember nothing about it. Two enemies, what the hell?
Slicing wind.
I guess if I'm using attacks like that, it's probably better to use the other sword though.
Hey. Here. Hey. Here.
Forest twig and blessed water. So we're gonna be lowering the water there.
Hey.
300 gold is better than 5 gold, I guess. Out of mana.
Slicing away!
Fire jewel. Yeah, it's one thing I totally forget to use, like, at all, like, period, is all these stupid jewels. I have so many of these. They just seem like garbage. They're just pointless. I'm sure they do, like, no damage. If anything, you're probably wasting your turn using them. They're good for like one battle. Maybe one attack if you're lucky. Let's use one right now. Are they? It's the derpiest cactuar. Oh, come on. Slow as hell. Use your lick attack. Damage surrounding enemies with licking. So weak. What? Spawned a clone? That's not fair. Oh, is he? And he's dead. Bye. Never would have used you anyways. If these things were like, you know, you can just summon them as many times you want, then at least they might have some usage, but the fact you can only summon them once, it's just like, why? What was the point of this? And they just promptly die on the first attack. I got a bone. Nova Stone. Max hit points and magic points. I think he's already got enough. We don't need more. Magic defense, let's hold on to that. He's got a pretty good magic defense. You did it on the on the original game. Time for a boss. This is the Wisdom Crown. Wow, it's so light. Huh? Ah! Pietro. Huh? Must be my imagination. Hope Pietro is safe. Yeah, it's pretty close. Where? We're gonna become the Dark Lord. Dark Lord Pietro. Who are you? Pietro, the young Lion King. This is your destiny. Wrong game, buddy. What? My name is Vasco. I have a prophecy to share with you. Prophecy? What kind of prophecy? Hakuna Matata means no worries. The prophecy says that the world will soon be covered by darkness. PoPoLoCrois will face certain catastrophe. Huh? Listen carefully. Don't be blinded by its beauty. Its beauty hides a deceitful heart. The ocean will be disturbed. Its words are mesmerizing and graceful, but hides an evil truth. An ancient island lies beneath the ocean. The future of this world is threatened. Remember, all of this is going to be on the test. The fate of the world rests upon your shoulders. But I'm only 12! Pietro. What? Do you know anything about the true treasure of the kings? Huh? The true treasure of the kings? When you have acquired the true treasure of the kings, you will discover the promise of PoPoLoCrois and the world will be fulfilled. Pascal, you must find out about the true treasure of the kings. Again, this is your destiny. Pietro, till next time. Next time, Gadget, next time! Oh shit, it's snowing again. What's taking him so long? It's been an entire season he's been in there. Pietro, you're back. Did you pass the test? Yeah, where's the crown? Yeah, sorry it took so long. Pietro? What's wrong? It's nothing. Let's go back. Okay. True treasure of the kings. Who's Vascal? Huh? What? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, it's so cold. They're late. Huh? Looks like it stopped snowing. What took you so long? You kept Narcia out in this horrible weather. You want her to get sick? I didn't mean to. No, Gilda. I said I would go with him. Don't blame him. Your Highness. PSP exclusive stuff. Oh, this part is. I'm glad you're back. I thought I'd be buried under all the books. Huh? What happened? Well, I had two men assigned to me, so I told them to clean the house. You were cleaning the house? I thought that was implied. When we left, isn't that basically what she said she would have them do? Please, let me explain, Your Highness. Please listen. You two talking about... Oh, never mind. Is that sword you have just for decoration? Phew, so tired. Anyway, we've helped you, so we're done now. I'm pretty sure this is what Gon and Don should be saying. You two, accompany him to the castle. Keep him safe. Yes, ma'am, of course. We'll be careful. Okay, Narcia. Okay, you're almost done. Good luck. Bye, Narcia. Oh no, a pecker.
Hey!
What's this, just fishing over there? I'm not getting any bites. Your Highness, the final task. You're almost done. Your Highness, just relax. Good luck. We haven't saved in a while. Maybe I should see.
Pietro had completed his trial to succeed his father. King Paolo
Done the second game. That was easy.
Sonia, and all the people of PoPoLoCrois celebrated this wondrous event.
Yeah, why are the witches here? You think they would have joined us?
For all the good wishes and merriment, Pietro felt uneasy. Something was bothering him.
Next in line for the throne. I'm actually going to be a king someday. Will I be as great a king as my father? There was an old man I met in the Cave of Kings. He said that when I had acquired the true treasure of kings, the future would be brighter. I don't know what the true treasure of kings is, but no matter what lies ahead, is it the power of friendship? It's probably the power of friendship. I know I'll be fine, because I'm not alone. I'm gonna figure it out. I wonder what he's pondering. Let's test him. He is the chosen one. The chosen one. An RPG protagonist, the chosen one? That never happens. Oh, book 2 now, I guess. Dark King God. Our God is the Dark King. Goddess Trap. I wonder if this one has 4 books like the other one.
Shortly after the completion of Pietro's trial and wonderful celebration, the people of PoPoLoCrois became anxious and excited. Because a new life, a princess would be born today into the royal family.
Sister. Not yet. Dad? You should relax. What do you mean? I am relaxed. Why did you say that? Ahem. Pietro, kings do not have the luxury of panicking panicking over every little thing. A steady demeanor coupled with compassion is essential for one's character. Outside the walls of the castle, the world will teach you many things. You're growing up into a strong young man. I was known for my strength, too. You, Dad? Yes, back in my day I was known as the Lion-Hearted King. Wow, a lion? How'd you get such a name? Oh. Well, anyway, I remember when you were born. My lord, your highness. Congratulations, Queen Sonia just gave birth. There's a new baby princess. A princess. Yeah. What's wrong, Pietro? Ah. Come on. What are you thinking? It's about my sister. What name would you pick for her? Me? Pick a name? When you were born, your mother and I decided on your name together. So how about you come up with your sister's name? Eh? Fioretta. Puni Puni Puyon. Elena. You gotta go with Puni Puni Puyon. Puyun. I know what you're trying to do, but it's not gonna work. Fioretta. Pietro, be serious. I guess you have to choose Elena. Elena. That's a beautiful name. Nice to meet you, Elena. Little Elena, may I hold you? Drops her. Oh, look at that. Her hair looks just like mine. See how Pietro has grown. I will be retiring soon. Really? Who is it? Dad? Hello? Your strength and pride are gone now. Wouldn't you want to be the powerful Lion King again? The Lion King? That's what you were known as. Can't you just taste it? All the power and honor you once held. No. I love my people and my family. I just want to protect my country. That's all that matters. Don't dwell in the past. But that's not true, heroic Lion King. And these guys are gonna get sued by Disney. He used to be so skillful with a sword. What would you give to have those skills back again? You could challenge your son Pietro. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. As King of PoPoLoCrois, my duty is to protect my country. But don't you want to stay on the throne as the mighty Lion King? Time marches on, and no one, not even the gods, can stop it. Heh. You're not easily persuaded, are you? Heh. How about like this? Ugh. Wah. 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 Well, I'm impressed. You have amazing stamina. But don't resist me any further. You put your precious baby daughter's life in jeopardy. No. Heh. Wah. Wah. All right. You're such a fool. You should have done this long ago. Your power as the Lion King, combined with your human strengths, will serve me quite well. I will be regarded by all with dread and fear. Pietro and I will overcome you. You won't win. Dad. No, Pietro, get back. What? Oof. Dad? Oh no. Paulo. I've been awakened. I'm the Lion King once again, filled with the power of darkness. Wake up, Paulo. Ah. Mother. I challenge you, son of the dragon. Dad? So you can't get up? Are you afraid of me? How droll. And I guess I'll just have to finish you off where you lie. What? Ugh. No. Dad? Dad! Get back, Pietro. I've made a terrible mistake. I couldn't resist the evil. What are you saying? Forgive me, Pietro. Sonia. I have to leave. Alright, bye, Dad. Mother. Pietro, where's Elena? She's like 2 feet in front of you. Mother? Are you blind, Mother? What happened to Dad? Paulo, your father was possessed by a dark mind. A dark mind? I sensed the evil spirit just before it entered his body and awakened the Lion King. He's actually in the prequel novel. There's a prequel novel? Is he okay? He'll come back, right? Pietro, listen carefully. A strong dark spirit has taken over his body and mind. He has been resisting it with his mind, but eventually he was overwhelmed and gave in. Mother, I will bring him back. I will go and rescue him. Wait. This is a national crisis. We need to gather our army and plan a strategy. Pietro, go to your room and wait. All right. Go to your room, Pietro. But I want to help. Oh yeah? All the summon jewels that you can use once and then you never use again. And by go to a room, she means like, don't go into her room. This is a new baby princess. I can see why King Paulo is so happy. They just don't exist in the actual game, yeah. Makes sense. The burning horse, the anemone, the sheep, the flying cat. Pietro. Narcia. Well, it's just like that, I don't know if we get to go there in this version of the game, but when we went to that other Gummy Devil castle thing there, there was like literally nothing there. It's like, what's the point of this area? Hilda said she felt evil presence enter the castle. I came to ask if anything has happened in the castle. Did anything happen? Well... Japanese version is a game-breaking bug in this chapter. So hope it's not in this version. King Paulo was possessed. Evil spirit overtook him. I must go after him. But I don't know what to do. I need to free him from that dark spirit somehow. Pietro, I may be able to help. Can I come with you? Oh, God, they'll be mad if you do that. I'll be fine. Please let me come. It's not good. Thank you, Narcia. Or it's not fixed, or it's not in the game. Your Highness, why didn't you call us? This country is in a crisis. We're at your beck and call. We are passionate about our service and await your command. My command? Wait. Suppose that's Pietro was saying my command? Please tell us what to do. Your Highness, we can't just stand by if the king's in danger. It was fixed? Okay, good. We must get to the king back before the people start to panic. Yeah, if there's a the in the title, don't just omit the because usually I'll put the at the end, so it'll be like lost child, comma the. Just make it easier to like show up in the lists. Consider it a secret mission. That's what it is. So, what do you think, Your Highness? Well, maybe. Wow. I'm so glad to be in service. Huh. So when do we go, Your Highness? Full party get. We got a new staff for her. Well, I guess they're not. Well, technically he has more attack, but it's not like she's gonna be doing any physical attacking. So, at least not in this form. I don't know if she turns back into Kia in this version. Probably not. Alright, going to Gilda's treehouse. An illusion bracer. Oh no, I lose some luck. It's 5 magic defense, but I'll be worth it. There goes all my money. Hey Nico, how's it going? It's an okay game. Definitely a little on the easy side. And it's very abridged compared to the original games, because this is basically 2 games in one, right? So it's the 2 original PS1 games that we never got outside of Japan, and kind of an abridged state. So I've already beaten the first half now, so I'm on to the second game, basically. Definitely on the easy side, but maybe the second half will be harder. Technically, the first boss was harder, but... This version is using assets from PoPoLoCrois. PS1 game is way more visually different. MC has way longer hair, even drags on the ground. Oh yeah. No, it's always run. Like this is your normal speed. There's no walk. I don't think there's any. Okay, if you hold down X, you can walk, but by default, it's run all the time. Yeah, thank God. I hate games where you have to hold down a button to run all the time, because you're never ever gonna walk. So you're basically just holding down that button for the entirety of the game, which is just stupid. Looney Tunes vicious run cycle. I'll have to look it up. This is so overkill. I really wish they would have put some like harder difficulty enemies in these areas instead of just like here's the low level, like when you were level 1 enemies. Like, seriously? Gotta fight this trash stuff. I want to go this way because it's probably blocked by that. Gilda. I'm so glad you came. Gilda, I must tell you. You don't have to tell me. I already know what happened. King Paulo's mind has been trapped in darkness. Had. Pietro. Many years ago, before you were born, King Paulo was known as the Lion King. He dressed in gold armor and was a skilled swordsman. He was a living legend. When I saw him, he was wearing black armor. That's one of the signs of the dark spirit that possessed him. Oh, King Paulo, I saw his spirit leave. I was following it for a while, but suddenly I lost it. The dark spirit has taken him. It will be very difficult to track him down. So what should we do? There might be a way. I will need you to contact someone. I just remembered, old man Raduk. He will know what to do. Mr. Raduk. How do we find him? He's a magician who lives in a castle on the mountaintop. He is very far from here. Can your magic powers send us there? I cannot. My powers are limited. Oh. What about asking the Gami Gami Devil? What? Gami Gami Devil likes to invent things. Oh yes, he did. Remember, one of his inventions was a flying machine, an airplane. That would work. But where would we find him now? Gami Gami Devil. I believe he lives in Godriff now. Okay, we should look for his castle in Godriff. Sounds like a plan. Let's go. Alright, so that castle that was like basically empty before now is gonna be there now. Yeah, the new Gummy Gummy Castle. That's actually like on the map. Japanese is nearly fully dubbed. Yeah, like the FMV scenes have voices, but that's about it. Yeah, it really sucks that we can't move. We can't like change the positions of our dudes. Because you have all these melee-centric guys that are like in the back of the party. And of course their order like stays static. So you gotta like you can't move them towards the enemy. It takes like 2 turns to get in range. Oh, was it? In the PSP version or just the OG version? I can see in the OG version they would have like added some extra stuff in order to. So at that point they probably had a little more money to throw at it. Maybe these things are weak when she ends up killing something.
Hey!
Well, I mean, there's fan translations of them now, but... Yeah, no, it's clearly like it's clearly a an issue with the upscaling, because when she's like right now it's fine, so it's just sometimes it like the way it like scales the sprite, it just like her face and like the side of her face and her like nose just kind of like blend in together and just looks like a big chunking nose. So it's definitely an upscaling artifact. Yeah, 100%. If they would have just made these like the sprites kind of native resolution instead. Or maybe it's not necessarily a resolution thing. It might just be like a position thing, because I don't know if like when they move, if they're like if it moves like by a pixel. I don't know. It's like a sub-pixel thing. I don't know, but definitely, it definitely looks like it's a scaling thing. So you can tell, like if I'm moving down, for example, like it's like see it like stretches and like compresses like the sprites. So that's because it's trying to upscale a non-native integer. Well, it's like it's a small nubbin nose. Like in the manual, like she just has a small nose. Like what you're seeing right now is basically her nose, like her side profile. Like it's basically like that, just like a dot, right? Kind of like an Alvin and Chipmunk style nose. So it's a pretty small nose, just. When it scales like this and somehow like the pixels just connect, it just looks like it's a big long like witch's nose. It's definitely not supposed to be like this in any way. Any way you look at it. It just looks like it's like a foot long in this direction. This is why 2D sucks. 3D wouldn't have this problem. Yeah. Where am I going? I need to go to the laboratory, right? Went the wrong way. Place any different? 2 years ago there was an accident. Master Yan was shot out of her magic cannon. Haven't seen her since. Almost was as if she reached the target point and survived. I wonder how she's doing. Wait, wasn't Yan a him in the first game? Now it's a her? I guess she had an operation in the last 2 years. 3 discs. Yeah, I mean, how big is the UMD? It's like bigger than a CD, right? But it's not definitely not as big as like a DVD or anything. So it makes sense they wouldn't add voice acting. Plus, you know, budget-wise, this game was obviously like this series is an unproven series at this point in North America, so they wouldn't have thrown a whole bunch of money at it. Although they did put a lot of money into Kingdom Paradise. That one had a whole bunch of voice acting. And 2 UMDs I guess it was released physically in Japan. I guess that makes sense why they never did a physical release in North America, because that would have been expensive. So they decided to just release it digitally here. Plus, it was like 2015 at that point, so. That's 2 downloads, really? So you actually have to download both discs separately? That's odd. Very strange. Oh, yeah. Let's see if there's anything new in God Riff. Oh, same stuff. The picnic basket. I've never used any of these food items. I don't know if any of them are good. It's not like you need that much healing in battle anyways. Yeah, Kudelka was a lot of just voice acting and stuff. And pretty high quality too, like, so didn't really compress a lot of it. It's more impressive that they got stuff like Final Fantasy VII, which has a lot of pre-rendered, you know, backgrounds and animations and stuff. They have like basically the entirety of that on like on the discs. Because each disc, you know, even though you've got 2 discs, you can basically visit all those places on both discs. So they have to have all that stuff on the 2 discs. Of course, you know, they didn't have to do any voice acting on it, so that was at least that part was easy. There's a chest up there. How do we get to that chest? When I missed, I guess. $16 gold. Man, it's a good thing I went back for that. All the pre-rendered stuff was pretty damn nice, but of course the character models were low poly. I mean, I guess kind of made sense at that point. They didn't really know how to like squeeze out the power of the PlayStation 1, so Of course, by Final Fantasy VIII, they definitely improved it significantly. Always one square too far.
PoPoLoCrois!
Yeah, it's very chill. And all these are like old enemies. Like none of these are new. Like at least throw some new enemies my way.
Wind cutter!
The robot penis music? What? Some very penisy music. Oh no, paralyzed. Really wish there was a party order configuration thing that I could like change my party order. Definitely my biggest gripe with the combat in this. Wouldn't be so bad if you got like ambushed or something like that where enemies were behind you, but that doesn't happen, so. In Japan, of course. Here is basically like Wild Arms. Wild Arms is the only one that they released here. And then obviously Working Designs had to really push to get Arclad. And Sony has, of course, kind of screwed them over by like forcing them to bring out all three games as one, which basically broke Working Designs. Bankrupted them practically. Even then, the AI wouldn't help anything because when you're encountering enemies, it's always like this: like those two guys are in the back, so they're absolutely useless in battle for the first two turns, or for the first turn. If they had like a range attack or something, at least they could do something, but they're just so far behind, they can't do anything. The one case where the enemy went first, even then, like, I could barely attack. Well, a lot of games had that, but although most of those games were like turn-based, right? Stuff like Lunar and whatnot. It's not hanging out in this room. Yeah, that would have been handy. That's what this one needs. Yeah, if you could have formations, at least it wouldn't be so bad, but with no formations, then they always just start the battle in like wherever their position when you're walking around, which of course, you know, since those guys are just tailing you, they're always in the back. Really kind of sucks. So by changing the party order, at least that would fix that problem, but it won't let you do that, so... A little spot here I missed. Stop, huh? So Gummy Gummy Devil probably was here during the little epilogue thing. I just never went to that little room on the side. Authorized personnel are not allowed beyond this point. Is the Gummy Gummy Devil here? That's top secret information. And sometimes those doors on the like on the outer walls are not exactly obvious. In order to get the answer, you'll have to get by me first. Aww. Heh. Your Highness. Oops, of course. Sorry. Bye. We need to make room for the Gummy Gummy Devil in your party. Bye. One damage. Got him. It's crazy how fast they charge up. Yeah, usually if you get like something like Chrono Trigger, like usually they'll like you'll encounter an enemy, then the characters will like move to different positions, and then the battle starts, right? So it's usually not just like wherever they are. that's where they start in battle. There's plenty of times in the game where, especially in areas with very tight corridors, the other characters are just stuck because you can't really move them around. So it's kind of annoying. Robot Commander defeated. Hey! Ah! Huh? That voice. Wait a minute. Who said hey? How rude. Gummy Gummy Devil. Huh? Oh. It's just that stupid prince. God, you ruined my newest invention. I just finished it. Hello, Gummy Gummy Devil. Long time no see. Narcia. You're Narcia. But it's so creepy. Gummy Gummy Devil. I'm so sorry I broke your precious robot. We came here to ask a favor. Oh, no problem. I'm sure the robot enjoyed being destroyed by your beautiful hands. Oh, where are my manners? Please come up to my room. Alone. Pietro. Oh, hurry up, stupid prince. Only letting you in because you came with my dear, sweet Narcia. Japan. Well, well, well. Your father has managed to get himself into trouble, eh? Yes, I need to reach Mr. Raduk to get information on my father's whereabouts. Heard you had a new airplane. We were hoping... So that's why you're here. Please, Gummy Gummy Devil. Help us. Now do you know Raduk is going to know where your father is? Ah. Activity Sam. It's Wario, actually. Literally. It's as far as Martinet that voices him. We need to try, even if it's a remote possibility. Possibility? I'm not giving up my invention just for a remote possibility. But I don't want to hurt my dear Narcia's feelings. Hey, you stupid prince. I'm actually going to help you. Eh? Yes. There is an airplane, but it's not quite finished yet. Final part I need is back at the castle you destroyed, you stupid prince. Excuse me, I believe it was your own bomb that... Silence. Let's go back and find it amidst the rubble if you want me to help you. You can find it, bring it back, and I'll fix the plane. Then I'll let you fly on my plane. Oh, I guess he's coming with me. He kind of implied he would wait here while we go get it, but I guess he's coming along for the ride. He's got Gami slingshot now. When used as an item, the slingshot can inflict major damage. Yeah. Of course, those two other guys took off with the shit I bought them, so... RIP all my money, I guess. A new robot. I love how he attacks twice before anybody else gets a turn. Got a bomb. We missed so much of the area. This music? Yeah. It's very industrial sounding. It's very Wario sounding there. It's an annoying position for the enemies.
Hey! Hey!
Can't hit all three.
Wind cutter!
6. I didn't realize there's that many Sword Art Online games left. So there was like 2 or 3. I'm sure none of them are good. Let's turn off encounters here. Yeah. Let's look up plenty of dot hack to go. They're passable at best. I wouldn't call them good. I mean, obviously, if you're a fan of the series or something, I was like, alright, some fan service, but other than that. Hey, Cherry Annan. Guess we'll buy one of these. Sucks that we have to buy another one. Kind of running, I had a good amount of money, but now it's like, all my money went away. Or the Excel World one or whatever. Yeah. Not familiar with that IP at all, so. Good as soon as you beat the story. Didn't want to do any of the side stuff. Alright. Before we continue on, I'm going to pause the timer here for a minute. And get a quick drink and stuff like that. And we shall continue on, so we shall be right back in a few minutes. And we'll play some more of this. Back in a bit.